Hey y'all, welcome to the Style Chronicles. My name is Erica and I like to create outfit and styling videos here on YouTube. I love a very modern, edgy, but very classic, timeless look. Today is all about a makeup look that I've been wearing a lot of recently. It is a very bronzy, smoky eye with a bright lip. It is my go-to summer look. I'm going to create this using my Kylie bronze palette. My hair is just going everywhere. We are still in that weird grow out stage, trying to get this all one length. It's gonna get there. We're just going kind of slow. So hope you guys are having a wonderful week. Please stay tuned for the tutorial and a mini get ready with me. I'm gonna start with the lightest shade in the palette, the Jasper shade, and I'm gonna use just a regular eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to pop that on my lid from inner corner to outer corner, lash line to eyebrow. Just getting it all set in there to create a nice even canvas for the rest of our shadows to lay on. And I usually do this by smoothing out any foundation that has fallen into my crease. For the sake of time, I've gone ahead and applied all of my foundation and my eyebrows. Then I'm gonna go back into the palette, and with that topaz shade and a Morphe crease brush, I'm going to apply this all over my crease area. Since I don't have a crease because I have hooded eyelids, I create my crease by going above where my crease would be, so that when my eye is open, that is the part that you kind of see the most, is this transitional crease shade. And I get it all into that area on my lid where the crease would be if my eyes were larger or my eye socket or bone structure deeper. Best friend when it comes to brushes is my blender brush, and after everything that I do on my lid, I always go in and I use my blender brush to blend out any harsh lines and just to kind of create a smoke. This is a MAC blending brush. I will put all the brushes that I use down below so that you can look at them. I don't remember the actual numbers and I can't read it off of the pencil right there. I think it's a 240. Into the palette, and I'm gonna pick up that bronzite shade, that dark brown shade, on a MAC 239 brush. This is just a flat eyeshadow brush. You can use any eyeshadow brush to do this. This is how I'm gonna pack that color onto my lid. And with that shadow brush, I'm going to place that brown eyeshadow from lash line upward. I'm gonna take the line that I create with this shadow slightly above where my crease is, so that it deepens that crease and makes my eye look bigger when it is open, makes my crease look like it's filling my eyelid up instead of being so small. So I create that line slightly above, and I just go back and forth. This is just creating kind of a smoky effect. It's going to be messy. I will tell you firsthand, my eyeshadow, my makeup looks horrible until like the last possible second. And it's just because I layer shadows and I blend and I make a mess and I get fallout and then I clean it up, and it's great. And I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the opposite side, just watching where you take that shadow up so that it mirrors itself. It's never gonna be 100% perfect, but you wanna get it as even as you possibly can with that kind of line. I have very almond shaped eyes, so my smoke tends to be kind of almond shaped, kind of elongated, and kind of round in the center and then tapered at the edges. But that is, you know, just my eye shape. So you kind of follow your eye shape. And of course your crease will be in a different place, so the eyeshadow placement will be a little different. But it comes together. Like I said, it looks better at the end than it actually does in the midst of attacking my face with shadows. So this is where I am. It's not exactly perfect, but it will come together when I add more shadows in. I'm gonna go back into the palette with my Morphe 441 and that tiger eye shade, and I'm gonna use that to smoke that line out onto my lid into that crease color that I placed earlier. This just kind of diffuses the line. It creates that smoky effect. I'm not gonna go all the way up to my eyebrow because I do want to have a little bit of prominent space between my eyebrow and the lid colors, but I wanna make sure everything is blended very, very nicely. So I go in and I just kind of do that with this brush. It just kind of distributes everything. It makes it look good. And once again, with my blending brush, I go in and I blend all of those shadows together that I just put in. I make sure the line is diffused. I make sure that smoke goes up onto my lid. This is one of the brushes that I absolutely cannot do without. I could use any other eyeshadow brushes to put my eyeshadow on. My blending brush is priceless to me. I love it. Okay, I have two MAC 239s for different purposes. I use the darker black one for all my dark shadows and this aqua one for light eyeshadows. So things like highlights or anything that I'm gonna put on my lid that's gonna be lighter, I will use this brush for. That way I don't mix colors and don't get too dark on my lid with a lighter color. But I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put this on the inner corner, slightly above that crease again, to help create a larger lid space on my eyelid. This just brings brightness to that lid, that lower lid, and makes it look like it's bigger than it is, kind of like a spotlight effect. And with my Morphe brush, again, I'm gonna go in and just smoke that into the shadows that were already there. I didn't pick up any more color. I'm just using what's already on my lid and on the brush, and I'm going in just to diffuse the line of that lighter shimmery shade. And with the MAC 239, I'm gonna pick up Goldstone, which is a more bronzy shade, and I'm gonna place that from the center of my lid to the outer corner. This just creates that bronze effect on the rest of your lid. You just want to pack that onto your lid so that it is a pretty vibrant bronze shimmer. And with that Morphe 441, that bronzite shade, I'm going to deepen up my outer crease, make it like a darker chocolatey brown, just so that it is a little bit more matte in comparison to the rest of my eyelid. I like that kind of effect. I feel like my outer corner should be darker, and then it's smoke in from there. I blend everything together with my MAC 240 and with a flat shader brush, I'm going to use that bronzite, that dark brown shade, and I'm going to apply it to my lower lash line. I like to do this after I've put my concealer on, which I've done already, and then I recreate that line because it gets covered up by some concealer when I do my concealer routine. And then I follow the lower lash line with the darker brown shade. And I do that to both sides. I feel like this really opens my eyes up. And this is my MAC pencil brush. This is the only other brush that I feel like I absolutely need in order to do my makeup. I use this brush to smoke out that lower lash line that I just put on there. So that dark brown that I placed with the flat liner, I go in and smoke it out with this brush, which is why I feel it's so essential. It's just the perfect shape to get right underneath my lower lash line and smoke out that darker color. And I also go through and make sure that that outer corner is blended out. It's the perfect size for that, especially since I have very small eyelids. And to keep with the bronze look, I use that Goldstone shade and apply it towards the inner corner underneath my lower lash line, just to bring that bronze down onto my lower lash line and make it look a little bit more bronzy. And with the MAC Eye Kohl in Costa Riche, it's a beautiful red brown. I'm going to put this on my waterline and my inner lash line. It looks so weird doing this. There's just no way to make this look pretty. It is what it is. It's ugly. It just is. And I'm so glad that's over. I have applied a black liner to my eyelid slightly, just small, little bitty line, just to help conceal the band of my lashes when I apply them. And then I'm going to fix my hair. I bounce back and forth between makeup application and hair styling. So yeah, I never do like all my hair and then all my makeup, or vice versa. I do it together in stages, and when I'm done with my eyes, I feel like I can do my hair, because if not, it's time for lashes. And I start that by curling my lashes, and then I'm gonna set up my eyelash application for you. I hold my eyelash in a pair of tweezers, I apply the glue, and I hold the mascara also in my other like 3 fingers. After I apply the glue, I apply my mascara to my lashes. That allows the glue to set on the lash band so that it is perfectly tacky for when I'm ready to apply it. If you apply too wet, you will not get the placement that you want. It will move around and you will get frustrated. If you allow it to set, it sets on your lid, and then you can apply it very easily to the rest of your lash line. Pop it on, pull away, then I go in and I adjust the inner corner, and then I adjust the outer corner. I make sure that it's set in the places that I like, and that liner that I placed earlier just helps blend that lash line onto my lid, so that if I do miss a little bit of space, you really can't see it because I have that dark liner underneath. This is what lashes do for you. They make your eyes look huge. They just work for lids like mine. I'm going to stop and apply some lip balm and my MAC Subculture lip pencil to my lips, because I feel like they just looked bad until that point. Now they look good. Other eye, I curl my lashes, and then I set up my lash application with the glue and the mascara ready to go. Pop the glue on the lash, and then I go in and apply my mascara while it sets. I set the lash in the center against my lash line, pull back, and then I adjust the inner corner into place, and then I place the outer corner into place. Sometimes you do have to drag the lash down a little. Pop the inner corner in, and then I go to the other side and pop the outer corner where I want it to be. And lashes are done. They are both in place and popped up. And now I'm gonna set my face with the Too Faced Do You brightening powder. This is such a pretty powder. You can see how it just instantly kind of brightens wherever you place it. It smooths your skin, but it makes your skin look like skin. I just love, it kind of has these little reflects in it that are just really, really pretty. I love the effect this gives my skin when I apply it to my face. And with MAC's Soft and Gentle Highlight, I pop that into the inner corners of my eye. Now it's time for some cleanup. I use my liquid eyeliner and I apply that to the base of my lashes on my lid. This covers up any glue that may have dried white and also makes the lash band just kind of disappear into my lid. I also take my mascara and I blend my natural lashes into the faux lashes that I've applied. This just makes them blend so that nothing is sticking out in any weird directions. And my last bit of cleanup involves my pencil brush and blending out any mascara that has dried on that lower lash line. I go in hard when I go into to apply mascara to my lower lashes. It's really large brush and a very small space, so I get mascara all over that lower lid. And I just wait for it to dry, and then I go in and clean it up this way. You just buff it away with the pencil brush. And you have many choices for lipstick. You can go with a pinky pretty gloss. This is Erica by Buxom, or a nude. This is Pillow Talk by Tardiest. It's lip paint. I, of course, want a bright, so I'm going to use Dose of Colors matte liquid lipstick in the shade Coral Crush. It is a red, but it is like a bright orange red. It depends on the lighting and the outdoor situation, but it always pops so much. I put this on. It's about, I don't know, about 7 in the morning in this video. Put this on and I don't take it off the entire day. I don't even retouch it. It stays. This lasts through my entire day and my workout, and it's flawless. Like, it doesn't come off. And we are finished. I am clearly very proud of my finished creation. I like my makeup. To the get ready portion of this video, I have gone into that cave of mine called my closet and pulled out this white eyelet tank from Target. It is one of my favorite pieces right now because the back is not lined. So the front is lined. You can see the white liner through the eyelet lace detail, but the back, which clearly I'm having a hard time with this button, the back is not lined, which you don't see my bra when I'm wearing it. It's a nude bra. But when you wear this in the summer, the breeze that will hit your back is so cool. I just love the way it feels. I don't know, it's crazy. And I'm gonna put my wedding ring on and these earrings, which are just bright and white and lovely. I got these from Amazon. I will be sharing them in an upcoming Amazon video. There's quite a couple of pieces that I picked up through Amazon that I love very much, but these are one of my favorite items because they're just large and just so in charge. It's so retarded. I'm going to reapply my deodorant. It's a natural deodorant. The key to natural deodorants is to reapply them throughout the day. I'm going to do that now, just sharing that with you. And I have this new bucket bag that I also got off of Amazon that I love. I want something that is going to be crossbody because we are going to the Children's Museum of Houston today with my children, and I need something that allows me the freedom of being hands-free so that I can chase my kids. And I need something other than pajama bottoms to wear, so I pulled out these Old Navy Rockstar jeans to put on. They're the high-rise. And I wanted to wear these white shoes. They call these the Pee Wee Herman shoes, my kids and my husband. But they don't go with the bag. They don't go with the bag at all. They're a little too preppy for the kind of boho chic look. So I went back into my closet and pulled out my Tory Burch Miller sandals, which go perfectly with the beachy kind of boho vibe of my accessories. And here you have my final look. Just that Target tank, my Old Navy Rockstars Tory Burch Miller sandals, the Amazon bag, which I will link below, but I'm also going to share in an upcoming video along with the earrings. So I am ready, and you can see my kids running around inside. And here's an up close of my makeup in outdoor lighting. I love the way a bright lip pops in bright sunlight. I just think it's so pretty. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope I gave you some tips, especially for putting on some eyelashes. They really do open up your eyes. I know they open up mine. I have very small eyes. They really do open them up. So for me, it's one of my favorite aspects of makeup to put on. And then just the very bright lip. I love it. I love a very bright lip with very like muted or neutral clothing. And of course, white is just such a pop on its own. But I hope you guys are doing well. If you have not, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you'll be notified of all my recent uploads as they occur. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for continuing to be a part of my StyleCron family. I really do appreciate you. Let me know what looks you would like for me to create down below, as well as what pieces you would like for me to style for you. I really appreciate any guidance in the area of video creativity. Actually, I just really would like to know what you guys would like to see. So yeah, you can always catch me on Instagram at TheStyleCron, and thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.
Take me to the clouds above. Control, can't seem to get enough.